What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again. More Last Day on Earth action. So we're jumping in to another episode, and we're going to try to take down the Commune. A little bit of help. Let's get into it. So I'm actually very, very excited to get in here. But before we do, I am recording this. I don't know if this is going to go up because we have a Leprechaun's Luck getting started here. So this is a less than a day away from when I'm recording this, and based on our schedule, we'll see. Maybe we pop this video up, but it may come a little bit later, so don't get mad at me because I'm going to focus on this event whenever it pops in. I'm actually very excited. We have Kafir announced two seasonal events coming. So it starts out with Leprechaun's Luck here. This will run, it looks like, for about a week or a full week at this point, and then we have a Easter related event coming up, I think, upon the conclusion of this into that. So we have a pretty jam-packed March to jump into in terms of events, and I'm actually very hopeful for Leprechaun's Luck that once we take a look, if these things are available, we can get some inspector cards. Our free-to-play series is really, really going to be excited. Special Forces packs are great as well. So we'll see what this all brings. I'm not familiar with last year's event, and I am hoping we get a good one. So, but anyways, we've got Commune going, and I actually have just a little bit of time left before the reset here on my daily. So I wanted to jump in and do this. Commune gets talked about a lot, and I need a little bit of volume here. Commune gets talked about pretty consistently in terms of not really being worthwhile. The rewards for essentially the supplies and the rewards that you can get for what you're using to get them. Generally, I'm going to agree. I have found a few decent rewards. I actually just did a little bit of Commune in our free-to-play the other day, and that episode will be coming out here probably soon. But I'm going to try to take this on utilizing our drone and our dog. So a little bit of drone, a little bit of dog help, but I am also going to fight. So in comparative to where we have done some others, we would just let the drone and the dog do their thing. Because these are timed, I actually have a high confidence that they would be able to take out most of these, and we could probably avoid a ton of damage. But I'm also just going to get in here and just see how quickly we can clear these things, and obviously see what rewards we get. We've got some coinage here, so I'll be jumping in. I'm going to be using this because I like to accelerate our seasonal progress. You can see we're sitting here already at level 23, and we're going to be doing a lot of grinding through March, I have a feeling, so I'm excited for that. But let's get in here. I like to do this one first. Right off the rip, let's take the Winchester. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This one, I feel strongly that you really can get a lot of this done with just melee, so I'm going to let the doggo help me out here, and we'll take care of this by just whacking these guys down. We have been able to pick up a handful of additional batteries for the drone, so not going to be too shy on using those. We got this one down. Okay, so this is pretty good. This has been... So I did free to play the other day. I have seen what it feels like are just generally better rewards. That's just my opinion, though, of course. So I'm going to take the glass here because glass isn't the easiest thing, and we have plenty of filters and high-tech component. High-tech components would be a good grab. This is a great grab for the middle level, if I'm being honest. Dodge this guy. Smack these guys down. Bloody Chaser. Why does that seem out of place here? Oh, shoot. This is not going well, actually. Come on, doggo. Help me. Help me, doggo. That wasn't great. I didn't realize there's going to be a bloody chaser there. We're going to go M16 for this next one. Okay, and I've been seeing better rewards on this top end in terms of lenses, steel plates, fiberglass, excuse me. These are all very, very solid. I'm going to take the fiberglass, mostly just because, again, this is one of those more difficult things to get. Obviously, these are all dependent on what you actually need, but I think if you were to see this, so far I've actually been happy with our selection for the rewards. So again, but it's too much RNG. I talked about this before, where I think this event could really probably be a little bit more fun if you could like kind of pre-select or pre-see what your potential rewards are. I think if they did that, it would actually be really good, and I think lots of people would enjoy it. I know I would. For me, it would be a little bit nicer. Let's turn that down just a little bit. It'd be a little bit nicer be able to do that. So I'm happy with this. I'm happy to pay the coins for some extra fiberglass and some extra glass here. And the seasonal reward too seems fine. Eat up some carrots. Okay. Next one here. I am going to give this one. This is going to get the full... I'm actually going to give the dog a treat. This is going to get the full doggo drone treatment here. And another Winchester. I hate armor. I hate seeing armor in this. I actually kind of wish they would take armor out, because it feels like a pretty bad reward just with how it upgrades. I don't mind weapons. I think it should be related to only guns. I think if they maybe minimized the rewards here, it would be a little bit better, but the doggo is definitely helping us. We're going to do this one with just the doggo in the first one, and then we'll use a drone in the next rounds. We are just crunching this. Having the extra damage is going to be really, really nice. Night. Night. Good night. Too easy. Too easy. Again, if you have the supplies for these, makes sense. Okay, not as impressed, although again, engine parts and filters are good. Those are good. Not a fan of seeing the tactical armor here for this one. I'm gonna take, gosh, I have so many of both of these. I'm gonna take the engine. I don't know. I'm gonna hit the drone. We're really gonna crunch. All right, we only got 2 of those. Not ideal. I'm wondering if the drone is making these not count. It is. Okay, can't use the drone. Not on this one. That is not ideal. Okay, that actually really stinks. The drone was not counting from what I can tell. The drone was getting the kills, and that was not counting towards my kills. That's pretty... Gunpowder and factory parts. I'm going to take factory parts here because we're going to upgrade this one. This is the one I think overall, if you're able to get through, this gives the highest season reward points, which is really the reason you're doing this. I know a lot of people focus on the extra rewards, but this is essentially an ability to grind through and get progress with your seasonal rewards. And so like if you treat it like that and look at it from that perspective, getting 2,000, 2,200 points towards the season reward is a lot. Like, it's kind of why I like that Commune comes at the start of most seasons, because you can get a really big bump in your seasonal progress early on. So if you kind of look at the extra rewards as being extra, that's a way to balance it. But again, if you're going to spend coins, this is the one if you can make it through to do it on, because this is always the biggest reward. But I'm going to take some factory parts here. And let's crunch. Come on, doggo. Disease wolves are ideal. Be able to knock out all of them. That's really good. Okay, we were able to stick them. Getting the first handfuls is really good, and lots of disease wolf. They put on a clinic in terms of damage. However, they are the easiest ones to take down. I think we sniped that floater, which is really good. This pale zombie. All right, we're doing good here. We're gonna knock this one out real quick. 2 to go. That's it. Nice. It's so dependent on the enemies that you see. That's the crazy part when you think about it. All right, I'm gonna burn down this M16. We're gonna use the drone for the next one. I'm thinking that will make sense. We'll get this upgraded here. That's a lot of points. Again, that's a lot of points. The doggo did good work, so definitely the doggo for that one. Not the drone. Maybe some more testing needs to be done, but I did not seem like we were getting the credit for those kills. And I'm pretty sure the drone... Okay, this is pretty good too. Again, I don't like the armors, but getting animal rawhides, especially, again, as a more basic material, but getting some identification tags is actually pretty good. That's a pretty good initial reward. Good part about this is purely just kills. So we can probably melee some stuff. I think the drone's going to be really helpful here. Dude, look at it just crunching. And the nice part is this is kill zombies by any means because the explosions count. So having the drone, having the dog in here, that's actually really nice. We're crunching. We are crunching. I'm not going to have to do anything. This is awesome. Oh, okay. I'll have to do a little bit. Stand by. The drone was like, nah, I'm going to fly away real quick. Real quick. Hold on. Hold on, bud. Okay. These are good rewards. Again, I like the ability to have... you know, bunker alpha hard mode items. Those are always just going to be good. Regardless, those are going to be good. You can turn them in. You're going to get, you know, progress towards your, you know, your next reward there. Grenades are awesome. I don't like that this is only one. I'm going to take this lieutenant card, actually. I'm going to take the lieutenant card because it'll upgrade to blue. And that's pretty valuable. That's a lot of stuffs. And I like stuffs. The drone is definitely the way to go here. Definitely the way to go. The dog is a big help. Uzi time. I think for the next one, we're going to wait for the first, like, 2 waves of zombies. And then call the drone in. Gonna get some help here from the explosions. And you did. Very nice. Doggo, have a treat, because I like ya. You're my buddy. Alright. Not as good. Not as good final rewards here for this one. Although, again, if you like struggle with anti-rad or bunker bravo items, this is pretty cool. Lenses are always really helpful for weapon modifications, so I'm not sad to see these. Again, armor, they could just like put that away. You know what I mean? Take the armor out of here. I understand that this would be good for some, and then when you upgrade it, it tiers up to the next level. So this actually would become Kevlar armor, which is not bad. It's pretty cool. but it's one piece, right? It'd be different if this was like a whole set of armor or something. So, all right, let's get it. These last rounds could be a little brutal, so. I'm gonna try to take this Screaker out. But the Screakers with the extra health is a little bit brutal. All right, I'm calling this in, and it's AK time. Good night. Let's get in here. Help me with the big boys. Nice, those are gonna get hit. Beautiful. Burned an AK. Go to the pistola. Last round. And we lost our thing. That's not good. All right, we're going to the AK for this. Dodge it. That was close. Get in here, doggo. Ah! You're dead. The drone. The drone. Definitely liked having the drone. That was not bad. That's not bad. 10 out of 10 would do that again, I think. Decent rewards. Decent rewards. We didn't use any batteries, which was also pretty good, so I am happy about that. And again, the fact that we get to upgrade this to a captain's card, that's pretty cool. So I'm happy with that. That's probably the best reward, I think, that we've seen out of this in terms of this whole thing. So I have a couple of hours left before we get a reset, so I will be coming back here for sure. Like I said, I personally tried to do this one just because I want to get a lot of seasonal rewards, but I really do understand folks that wouldn't want to do this because of the resource burn. Makes perfect sense to me. I'm not going to argue with that. I do feel like as of late I have been seeing a little bit of better rewards. I would say that out of all of what we saw for this commune trip, I think only one, maybe one or two of the levels I wasn't super impressed with. The other ones were actually not bad. They're pretty good. I think we ended up here with some good stuff when you take a look. I mean, some fiberglass, some glass, some engine parts, some factory parts, you know, 10 identification tags. You know, this isn't too bad. Again, we didn't burn a ton of materials. We used a couple of Uzis, 2 Glocks, I think an M16. We obviously wore our drone down a little bit and just a set of armor. That seems like a decent trade, especially when you consider, I think we were at, what, level 23 as we were jumping into this. And we moved all the way up almost to level 27. That's pretty good. Now, granted, we spent some coins to get the additional bonus. So you got to just kind of be able to balance all of those things. And like I said, on the free-to-play side, that video will be coming out here relatively soon, if not before this one. Actually, I'm not sure with how things are going to go with the new events, but it does make sense if you can get in and just use some basic resources. I do think you can do each of the first levels of these with just melee, and I think if you get a decent roll on the buffs for the enemies rather than the debuffs for you, I think you can do more of it with melee and some heals, and it's not too bad. So consider that good way to get some good early seasonal reward progress, which is always a benefit. So that's all I had for this one. I am very, 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 very excited to jump in to these new, I don't even want to call them new events. Every time I call it a new event, I get the comment of like, well, this has just been recycled. I didn't play last year in March, so I don't remember. It's gonna be new to me. I still hope it's fun, and I do hope we have some good rewards. We'll definitely be diving headfirst into this to take a look, putting some content out, trying to help with tips and tricks for that. So again, if this video doesn't go up before these, which it likely will not, be sure to check back if this event is still going on. I'm sure we'll have some videos that are up covering it, and hopefully providing some value as you jump in to get some rewards. So lots to come here for Last Day on Earth with some seasonal events that we got going. Leprechaun's Luck and an Easter Bunny, Easter egg related event coming up right after this. So very excited for it. So flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. More of a chit chat, knocking out some commune. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're knocking out Commune down in the comments below. I'd like to see what people are thinking. And again, I do really understand the perspective that a lot of the rewards might not be worth it for folks, and it's not a good spend of resources if you don't have a ton or you're still working through some progression. And I very much do understand that. So, but let me know down in the comments below. I'm gonna flash up some other videos, cards, and things at the end. Checking out some of the other content on the channel really does help us out as well as your time here today. So I just want to say thanks again for tuning in. So I've been Doc. We are the Average Gamer Guys. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.